go there live now to see how the water is rising up in that area so she can give us a live look. Good morning, Kaitlin.
Good morning, Amy. Yeah, we were trying to bring you a live update before another band came through and one of our cameras got soaked. Luckily, we brought it back up so we can show you what is happening in the Jobean area. Give you a little bit of context, though. So I talked to Jean Townsend on Sunday, asking her if she's going to evacuate. What is she worried about? She said storm surge and she's going to evacuate. She did evacuate. She felt safe. She's okay. But as you can see, there is a lot of flooding here. This is Jean Townsend's front yard. You can't see that is her front yard. And I went way too far into her front yard. Now my boot is soaked, but it just goes to show you how deep this water is. We've seen a lot of debris like these branches all over the road here in Jobean, and then going over to the other side of her home. This is really deep. I was trying to go in there before just to see how deep. And again, you know what? I might as well, because my shoes are already soaked. This is how deep the water is here. This is about mid-thigh. They were telling me before that earlier today, this was over their mid-thigh as well. Likely this is coming from the Myakka River, which is just about 3 blocks away, give or take. And that was one of the concerns, again, that they had was this storm surge. The AC unit just across the street here, that flooded from what Jean Townsend was telling me a little bit earlier today when I was talking to her. So they unfortunately lost that. Some other homes had flooding in their lanais. Some homes potentially had water in it as well. Charlotte County is working to see what they can do to help with the flooding. They were here earlier today to check a couple of things, but with that high tide, this water is likely going to come back up again. So if you are going to be out and about, just please be careful of this flooding. Thankfully, no power lines were down in this area. They said they didn't lose power whatsoever. So if you do have to drive on through, hopefully you will be good, but just always be aware that there could be live power lines in the water. We're going to keep going around the Jobean area because we keep getting hit with bands left and right from Hurricane Idalia, but we're going to keep going through to see what other damage we can find and talk to some people about how they're feeling as Hurricane Idalia continues to affect Southwest Florida. But for now, live in Charlotte County, Kaitlin Knapp, Fox 4.